All right, what's going on YouTube? So today I'm gonna show you how I mixed my latest SoundCloud drop. I'll leave a link to the description. The song is called Woozy, and this is how I mixed the vocals and stuff with the beat and everything, and just show you my process. So I'm gonna show you first right here what it sounds like with no effects. So here's the raw vocal.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fakes. I give them all. Do I got any takers? I really just certified. Got me a paper. I with speed and I.
All right, and this is what it sounds like with everything on it.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fakes. I give them all. Do I got any takers? I really just certified. Got me a paper. I travel with speed and I'm lying like a lazy, making the trail, and I'm really gon' to catch me in.
Sweet. And I used the SM7B in case anyone was wondering what mic I used. But let's get into it. So first thing I have right here, solo this, is the Antares Auto-Tune Pro. Set the key, set the retune speed, hecka fast, because you know, rage rap music. And then tracking, I increased this a little bit more just to make it a little bit heavier. Here's what it sounds like with it on.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fakes.
Then after that, I actually used two instances. So I then have the Waves Tune Real Time from Waves, and I set this pretty fast as well just to catch kind of like the ends. I like the way it captures the ends of words and gives it a little bit more of that robotic sound that I like.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fakes. Give them all.
And then after that, I have a de-esser, and this is just like first cleanup. So I want to control the S's because things can become pretty sibilant real quick. So I have that. Here's what it sounds like.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fakes. I give them all. Do I.
Then after that, first instance of leveling out the vocal, which is R comp from Waves, R compressor, and looking for about -3 dB of gain reduction.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fakes. I give them all.
Then after that, I have the SSL channel, and this is going to be doing a lot of the shaping of the vocal. If you've seen some of my previous tutorials, you know that you'll hear a pretty big difference here. I take out a significant amount of low end, have this knob at about 220, then at 1.2K, -3 dB there, and a wide band. And then at 2.46, -4, a wide band, and then at 11K I also have some boosting there just for some shine. So here's what it sounds like on.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fakes.
And I just have such a low end heavy information voice that I gotta take out a lot of that stuff. And then also the SM7B is like a really low end heavy mic too. Then the next thing I have is the CLA vocals, and this adds some effects, some tie-based effects, and then also a little bit of EQ shaping and parallel compression.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fake. I give them all.
Then after that, I have the CLA 76 from Waves, and I don't know how much I'm doing. I think probably -7, something like that. Just add some harmonics, all that stuff, compression.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fakes. I give them all. Do I got any?
That one kind of puts things in your face, so I really like that one. Then after that, I have more de-essing just because everything does come out and everything does kind of get in your face. Just control some of the S's, make sure they don't get crazy again.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fake. I give them all.
Then after that, I have another R compressor. This is just like a light leveling out again. I'm looking for about -3.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fakes. I give them all. Do I got it?
Then after that, I have a channel EQ, and like I said, my voice is just really low end heavy, and then also this mic is really, the SM7B is a really low end heavy mic. So boosted some highs right here, and then I take out some of the mud and then some of this low end information as well.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fakes. I give them all. Do I got?
There we go. And then all of these right here are routed to this guy, which is the summing stack. And next thing I have on that is the channel EQ, again boosting some more. And I know that kind of seems crazy, but again, SM7B, a dark microphone, my voice, a lot of low end information, so got to do it.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fakes. I give them all. Do I?
Then after that, I have a compressor on here, and this is a studio effect compressor, which is like a more faster acting compressor, more aggressive. And this is just Logic stock compression, 4:1 ratio, pretty fast attack, pretty fast release, a little bit of makeup gain.
Yeah, awesome along as you ball with the legs. I really so done, I be done with the fakes. I give them all. Do I got any?
Then after that, I have a multi-presser, and this is just to shape things a little bit more. And you'll see that there's a lot of information here in this midband and also in this high midband. And so that's why these two are doing some work and these other ones really aren't. And it's just to even things out, even the frequency spectrum out for my vocal.
Yeah, awesome along at your ball with the legs. I really so done. I be done with the fake, cause I give my all. Do I got?
Then after that, I have another channel EQ. And again, seems crazy, but felt like it kind of needed it.
Yeah, awesome along at your ball with the legs. I really so done. I be done with the fake, cause I give my all. Do I?
And then I didn't want it to get too crazy or too out of hand, so I added another de-esser right here.
Yeah, awesome along at your ball with the legs. I really so done. I be done with the fake, cause I give my all. Do I got any takers? I really certified got.
And then after that, I have this is just kind of some more housekeeping stuff, and it's the last thing that I put on. And this is a declick, and you'll see the clicks right here add up.
Yeah, awesome along at your ball with the legs. I really so done. I be done with the fake, cause I give my all. Do I got any takers? I really just certified got me a pick.
And then here's it in the mix right here.
Awesome along at your ball with the legs. I really so done. I be done with the fake, cause I give my all. Do I got any takers? I really just certified got me a paper. I travel with speed and I'm light like a lazy, making the trail, and I'm really gon' blaze it. They catch me in magazines like I'm in Fader. I'm here and I'm now, and I really be late.
And then I wanted to show this other portion right here. And this is a separate section of the song. And this I have kind of like a cool little effect I just wanted to show. So here's what it sounds like.
This right here's my pedigree. I'ma do more, and it's not gonna be anything. When I'm around, you gon' feel it unsettling. When I'm around, you gon' feel it telling me we are.
And how I achieve that is on this track, I have a aux channel or a bus, and it's essentially this guy right here, which is just the Logic stock vocal transformer. Have it on robotize or robotize. I don't know how to say that. And then you can just format pitch this down a little bit. You can find what note it's on or what note you want to emphasize. And you can, of course, mix that inside of there. And then I have this bus set to 0. So if you just hit control click, this will zero it out, which is there. And then you can control this fader with how much of the effect that you want. So that's how it sounds. It's again how it sounds in the mix.
Right here's my pedigree. I'ma do more, and it's not gonna be anything. When I'm around, you gon' feel it unsettling. When I'm around, you gon' feel it. You're telling me we are at war, and I get it so ready. It's gonna be sad, cause they know that they get it. Be taking it back, cause I'm calling a penalty. Yeah, I'ma win, cause I know my identity.
There we go. And that's how I mix this song. And if you want to check it out, again, I'll leave the link in the description. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment. And yeah, if you want to see more videos like this or more breakdowns of my music or even how I record it, any of that stuff, just let me know. And yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. All right, peace.